Hello everybody, this is MilesLuigi and welcome to my final closing thoughts on Super Mario Omega, a rather really fine ROM hack made by Higsby. Mario ROM hacks can end up being a lot of things. ROM hacks let us explore possibilities that Nintendo may never explore with the Mario franchise. You've got your really hard Mario ROM hacks like the Kaizo Marios, and lots of people make their own little Mario fan games in a way that's almost like a piece of Mario fan fiction. Either way, there's a whole variety of hacks, and then there's Super Mario Omega. See, Super Mario Omega is something that was actually made as if it could have been a real sequel, expansion pack, or DLC downloadable content to Super Mario World if DLC could exist back in 1991. This is a really well-designed ROM hack that does deserve your attention, so let's dive right into it. The graphics aren't necessarily the most impressive I've seen from a ROM hack before, but they definitely do fit well. It's something about the Mario All-Stars version from Super Mario Bros. 3, that specific Mario sprite, and the tilesets that are used throughout the game just fit. I don't know the best way to put it. It's just this Mario sprites with the tilesets that are used in the game just fit. The special world of the game, the X-relic levels, use tile sets from various other games such as Megaman 2 and Super Metroid, and despite the mixture of different games' tile sets and graphics, even in these areas the graphics just feel cohesive and coherent and like they all fit together. It's quite amazing that everything just has to fit together. As I said before, I've definitely seen better from Mario ROM hacks, but the graphics, they fit and they don't get in the way. Little nitpick I have is that the overworld map for the final world of the game, Bowser's Tower, does look boring. I mean, this looks like a giant wall of concrete. The overworld works really well. No noticeable problems that I found on the way. There are some secret hidden levels on the overworld if you do look for them, and if you want to find all 100 exits, you do have to find them, although they're not terribly hard to find once you figure out how to find them. Another little nitpick I have, and once again, this ROM hack is really great when I'm saying I just have little nitpicks to go after, so here's a little nitpick. There is a second top secret area late in the game that has nothing but 1-ups in it. And nothing wrong with additional 1-ups, but you go out of your way to find a secret level and it has nothing but 1-ups in it, you kind of feel cheaped out because you want somewhere you can go back to get power-ups. You know, real good purpose for the level other than just a couple of extra lives. On the other hand, the name of the top secret area in this ROM hack is, intentional or not, one of the most brilliant names I have seen for a top secret area. It is called the Island of Power! The music used in this ROM hack definitely does fit and doesn't get obnoxious or in the way, but out of all aspects of the ROM hack, this is probably one of the weakest aspects of the ROM hack. But the best example I give is, well, there's repetitious use of a lot of the music that is used from level to level. For example, in the Ice World, the snow theme from Sonic Advance plays in nearly every level, and just a little bit more variety would have helped break up the monotony a little bit. Another note I want to make. This ROM hack is not, at least as version 1.07, it is not SNES compatible, as sometimes when you enter a level, you get this really strange chainsaw-like sound effect that plays when you're playing through the level. It's just really grating on your ears, and it's kind of annoying to listen to. It's a pretty minor thing. Now, to one of the really truly shining parts of this ROM hack is its gameplay. It scales in difficulty nearly perfectly. It starts out easy, it gets harder as you go along. The ROM hack is completely possible without save states, although there are a couple really tricky areas where you kind of do want to use save states. Levels were designed well enough that someone might actually confuse this ROM hack for something that was officially made. That's how really well designed it is. Once again, I've got a couple of nitpicks to go after. I liked all the levels in the game, but I feel it would be appropriate to touch base on some of the levels that some other people may not have liked. I guess the less stellar levels of the game. One of the levels in the Mossy Cove is a medium scrolling underwater level. It can be troublesome to complete because Mario barely swims fast enough to make it in front of the screen, so it's really easy to get squashed. Another example is one of the levels in the special world, the Super Metroid level, which is a level so large it could practically be its own world. That's how big it is. It's really easy to get lost in the level as well, and unless you're super lucky like me, and in my playthrough I managed to just find the exit right away, it's pretty easy to end up spending like nearly a half hour in this level not knowing where to go. As I mentioned earlier, these are really minor nitpicks, and I like the levels I just complained about. To conclude, I'll put it this way. If you want a Mario ROM hack that doesn't try to be crazy, something radical, something ludicrously hard, something weird, something out there, you just want a Mario ROM hack that's like Mario World, but different? I guess the best way to describe it, the word that's usually used around Super Mario World Central is a vanilla ROM hack. This is a fantastic vanilla ROM hack, just in that sense of the world. And I really, really recommend if you're looking for something like that, this is a ROM hack to play. Give it a play, you will not be disappointed.